Bagunara. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? What is your lucky name? What does it mean? What is in the name? Anyways, every name is lucky name for me. Uh, so every name is lucky name for me. No issues. Good evening, Dheeraj. I heard Premananda. So, Swami Premanand Bharati is my initiation name when I took Osho discipleship. I was given this name, so this was the new identity given. What is the importance of moon chart? Is it seen for confirmation of promise in the ascendant chart? I see moon chart for the mind related purpose. Okay, moon is mind. So the actual event is happening through ascendant chart. Moon chart is showing how your mind is going to react or behave to that event. I may get the job. I may be looking for the job. I may get the job, and job that getting the job can be seen from the ascendant chart. Moon chart shows how I will feel after getting the job. After reaching there, if whether I will be happy, whether I will be like disappointed, frustrated, that is seen from moon chart because moon is mind. Okay. So how your mind reflects to an event, that is from moon. How you attain an event, how you achieve an event, that is from ascendant. Jupiter transit in eighth house for Virgo moon sign. How to face this trauma? There is no trauma. Okay. Eighth house Aries get involved into like the research oriented side of life or serving other people through knowledge. Okay. Any kind of work where you can share your knowledge with other people and all. That is good. Okay. Once you prematurely fix your mindset by saying that it is trauma, then it will remain a trauma, right? Who told you that Jupiter in 8th house transit is a trauma? Right. I'm fine, Priya. How are you? Long time no see. Uh, when giant benefic planet is in giant bad house, means it can be a type of trauma, isn't it? No, I don't think so. Jupiter is a benefic planet. In any house, it wants you to provide some. It wants to provide you some benefits. Okay. How we utilize the transit is our free will. Okay, Jupiter in eighth house also shows someone can get interested in occult or research oriented side of life. Someone can have business benefits, relationship benefits. Okay, eighth house is not like all bad, as no other house is all bad and all good. Eighth house has its own benefits, so that is what I feel. So Jupiter in eighth house transit can also bring better result. If I remember well, I started learning astrology when Jupiter was transiting my eighth house Gemini, being a Scorpio ascendant. Okay, so that is the way, I got into astrology when Jupiter was transiting my eighth house Gemini, somewhere in 2013. Okay, so I don't think Jupiter eighth house transit is all bad. Okay, great. Then, do you consider the serial number of Dasha? As per the Tara system, example, first Dasha is Janma, second Dasha is Sampat, Vipat. I largely consider Dasha planet and its dignity, the houses it rules. I don't go into these details of like Tara system and all. Okay. I It doesn't mean that Tara system doesn't work. It works. Okay. But I find the same results through the dignity, through the following the basic rules of astrology. I find the same results. Okay. Does the serial number really make a difference? I never tried, so I cannot I cannot say anything about it. How you are preparing for Saturn Mahadasha? Saturn Mahadasha in 2027. Okay. So one thing I prepared myself is in the matters. Okay, financially, I tried to be financially secure in my Jupiter Dasha. I tried to settle down in my career in Jupiter Dasha. Okay. So there is no financial worry for me. There is no career oriented worry for me. No one can kick me out of job because I am not in job. No one can this business is settled, so I will continue to have my finances coming to me. Okay, through this business. So one area is settled. All I need to take care is like my health, families matters and all. This is where I need to pay attention as I enter into Jupiter Dasha. Sorry, Saturn Dasha. So this is the preparation has happened in Jupiter Mahadasha itself. Which is your moon sign, Priya? Priya, someone wants to know your moon sign. Uh, Namaste, Namaste, George. Do you believe in numerology? I don't believe in anything now. Numerology has its numerology has its own importance, but I don't know much about numerology, so I should not be the one who is commenting upon it. Quick follow up, transit from the moon is also about mind, then, right? Okay. Transits from the moon also shows how your mind is going to behave from the minds for an event, whatever event is happening, how your mind is going to behave upon that, or how your mind is going to react on that. That is it. Gemini, great, good job. Right. My mother has exalted moon conjunct Mars in fourth house, moon Mars in Taurus. My grandfather has exalted fourth Lord conjunct Ketu, but I have seventh house Saturn And eighth house Rahu afflicted, Saturn is even debilitated in D9. So what is the question? So how is it possible that we all are living in the same home? Okay, oppositions are very much necessary for growth. The kind of experiences your mother needs in her life to grow, to evolve, is provided by grandfather through his chart. Kind of experiences you need for your growth, your evolution are provided by your mother and your grandfather through their chart. Understand it like this: this contradictions or oppositions are counterparts. This is why you people are together, because you can be opposite to each other. That's why you can be counterparts to each other. It is a little bit deep philosophy. How is it possible? Right. Hello, Jagdish ji. How are you? You are playing cricket. Anyways, other than financial conditions, how are you preparing for the feeling of isolation as your Saturn is looking at me? I am always isolated. I don't interact with many people. Okay. I interact with only few individuals, one or two individuals daily. Otherwise, I'm happy being isolated. Okay. That is the best thing for me, being isolated, being away from the crowd. uh, the fourth house is Aquarius, right? If a person isn't married, then he is not fulfilling purusharth. What do you say on this? Why? What is purusharth? What marriage has to do with purusharth? Okay, fine. Sun sign and birth star. Hello, Jagdish ji. What is the meaning of Digbala? Directional strength. Does it determine the physical location of karma related with the planet? Directional strength is where house wise planners feel strong, not the dignity wise, not the sign wise, but house wise planet feels strong. It gets the direction. Okay. uh, Sign based dignity will overpower. Okay. Sign based dignity will always overpower the Digbala, the house based directional strength. So sign based dignity is more important. But let's say Jupiter and Mercury are in the first house, they are getting directional strength. Why? Because they are knowledge oriented planet. First house represents your morning time, when we go to school or college in the morning time. So that's why Jupiter and Mercury get directional strength in the first house. This is the element. They are in their element of the activity. So that is the reason why this Digbala was given for different planets. But it is like the sign based dignity will have more say. So like Mars in the 10th house Cancer, it is still debilitated. Although Mars is getting the Digbala in the 10th house, but it is in Cancer, it is debilitated. I want to know when will I get a job. I'm not giving consultations here, sir. Please contact astrologer of your choice and take proper consultation. So you never felt lonely? No, thankfully not. I don't want. I don't want the crowd in around me and all that. I'm very happy, peaceful. Could you please help me? Yeah, sir. As I said, I'm not giving any consultation here. You can ask consultation from astrologer of your choice. That will benefit you more rather than asking a question on a YouTube live session where even I'm not responsible for what I'm saying. Okay. Purusharths are four: dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Where is the marriage here? Marriage is neither dharma nor artha nor kam nor moksha. Okay. Are you married? If you don't mind answering this. No, I am not married. I am single. Thank you. My Saraswati is going on, and from last year facing a lot of pressure in the work, and I'm not seeing there will be any progress work. So not sure what Saraswati want from me. How will be how will be benefit me? How can judge? Okay. So this is the first indication. It is if it is like first phase of your Sadhasati, what Saturn is trying to indicate you that this work which you are this work which you are doing is not for you. You should think of like changing your work. You should think of changing your career and all. Go to the better suited work as per your chart, as per your nature. That is why the problems are coming. If you proactively work on it, you try to change your career, be receptive towards this change, then second and third phase can be beneficial. If you don't do that, then second and third phase can be like more stressful, because by that time these problems will increase double fold, triple fold. Okay. Do you consider Bhrugut dosha, sir? I don't give marriage consultations, I don't give horoscope matching consultation. Please read the title of the video before asking a question. Is planet in own sign is stronger than the planet in own nakshatra? What is the difference between the two placements? Strength and weakness of a planet is always based on sign based dignity. That's it. Okay. Sign based dignity. Dignity is never house based, dignity is never nakshatra based, dignity is always sign based. Okay. So the planet in a particular planet in a particular house or nakshatra doesn't decide the dignity of it. Planet in a particular sign decides the dignity of it. Okay. So that is the main difference between planet in own sign and own nakshatra. Planet in own nakshatra but in difficult sign can still be like debilitated, can still be like in enemy sign, like Jupiter in Punarvasu. Okay. Jupiter in Punarvasu Gemini. It is in own nakshatra, but it is in like enemy sign. So dignity wise, it is weak. Okay, that is it. Saturn or Ketu dasha, which is more psychologically painful. No dasha on its own is psychologically painful or like psychologically beneficial or anything. How you utilize it. Okay, Saturn dasha is just giving an example. Ketu dasha is more about spirituality, letting go, and research oriented matters, occult mysticism, and all. And I'm going through Ketu dasha, and I'm trying my best to have materialistic benefit. Then I will feel that Ketu dasha is very bad because I am going against Ketu's energy. But if in the same Ketu dasha I am very much into spiritual pursuits, meditation, and all, I will feel this is the best dasha for me. So it is not that Ketu on its own is like painful or Saturn on its own is painful. It is if we are aligned with that energy or not, if we are doing something related with that planet or not. Like Saturn is not a relationship oriented planet. Saturn, as you just said, Saturn is isolation. Saturn, and there is no relationship in Saturn's life. Okay. So if I am going through Saturn dasha and I am expecting a lot from my partner, then I am inviting trouble for myself. I should reduce my expectation level. I should reduce my desires from relationship and family life and put more efforts on my career, work, because Saturn is a work oriented planet. Okay. So this is the thing that we need to get aligned with the planet energy. then any dasha can be beneficial, and if we are not aligned, then any dasha can be non-beneficial. Even Venus and Jupiter can harm you if you are not aligned with your chart energy. How to activate certain house and certain planets? By doing something related with that house or that planet. Okay, if I am under Jupiter Dasha, I should share my knowledge. If I am under Saturn Dasha, I should work hard. If I am under Mercury Dasha, I should collect a lot of information and share a lot of information. This is the way. When fourth house Aquarius is afflicted by aspects of seventh house Saturn and eighth house Rahu, and fourth Lord debilitated in the D9, then is it possible to find comfort and convenience in life? Yeah, same. Fourth house Aquarius, Saturn, Rahu both are aspecting. Ketu is sitting in the fourth house. I am very convenient and comfortable in my life. So it is again the same thing that if I am aligned with my chart energy or not. Now Ketu in the fourth house, what does it mean? Person should be away from the homeland. I am 1,000 miles away from the place where I took birth, at least 1,000 miles. Now if I'm like rigid, if I am like okay, I want to stay there only, I will not go anywhere, I love my country, I am very patriotic person, I will not leave my homeland, then I am in trouble. Okay, then I am in big trouble. So like, and this is the thing, the main thing is that whether I am aligned with my chart energy or not. Again the same thing, repetitive. It's maybe my that is giving me home. Great. Uh, it is not possible to gain monetary benefits during Ketu Dasha. No, it is not like that. Gain monetary benefits, but if someone takes away that money, don't cry over it. Ketu is detachment. Detachment has to be from here. Okay. It is not that you are not supposed to make money in Ketu Dasha, but don't have attachment towards that money in Ketu Dasha. The main thing is working on that attachment factor. If Ketu Dasha comes and you have to let go of the money, fine. Be happy in letting go of that money. Don't have that attachment around it. Uh, and car. Great. Good job. The people under Ketu Dasha don't like to keep relationship or begin relationship. They should not. What can we say about Atmakaraka and Gandanta? Say Mercury in Jeshta Pada 4. They can be confused, or they can be fearful of following their destined path, what they are supposed to follow. They can have lots of fear about it. What if this happens? What if that happens? The Gandanta, drowning point. What if I lose everything if I go into this direction? Like Mercury is business person. So if this person can be very fearful of starting his own business. Then if I am under Rahu Dasha, which is with Venus in Cancer, in the 10th house in my birth chart, how to activate alignment? I answered this question at least dozen times. By convenience, I mean to cars and comfort of our own home. I don't even have any planet in the fourth house either. That's great. Uh, See, if fourth house is like afflicted by the malefics, just buy property on someone else's name who has better fourth house, who has better dashas. Just buy properties or cars or vehicles in someone else's name and utilize them. That's it. Um, I want to stay in my homeland. I have suffered enough here. I don't want to live with my family members. Great. I am 400 kilometers away from my birthplace, Ketu in the fourth house. Still, I need to go. To be away means it is left to the. I just gave an example, 1,000 miles. I am sitting 1,000 miles doesn't mean that everyone needs to go 1,000 miles. Okay, don't be okay. It is left to destiny because I am doing the job which is contract and non-transferable to other districts. Okay, fine. How to understand the Saturn Jupiter conjunction? So it was just an example, my example. I am sitting 1,000 miles. Doesn't mean that everyone needs to go to 1,000 miles just because Ketu is in the fourth house. How to understand the Saturn Jupiter conjunction for Leo ascendant in the second house? 1 degree separation between the two. Initial life it can be difficult in financial matters. As person grows, they can have better finances, better ability to deal with financial matters. But initially it can be like a stressful environment also in the family. After leaving homeland, did you find more helpful and supportive people? Right. Regardless of people and all, I found peace within me, and I'm working through it. That's it. Because as I said, now I don't care about people around me and all. I'm fine with myself. There are only few individuals I communicate with. That's it. Does exalted Lagna Lord shows that person will have good health? It is one of the criteria we can rely upon. Because Lagna represents your physical body, your immune system, and overall health. If it is exalted, it is one of the like criteria that okay, fine, this person can keep a good health, or even if some health issue comes up, this person will have the courage to fight against those health issues. Immune system can be strong. Does retro Mars have any special aspect apart from 478? No, I don't consider it. They say that its aspects will go around the other way around. I don't follow that. Right. Can be confusing. I think Vimshotri is the most event-oriented dasha, but I have never understood how Chara dasha or Yogini dasha. It is not necessary to learn every different dasha system, just to practice on one and master one. Okay, don't try different things and all. Right. So if you are interested in learning about dasha and all. As I said, practice on one system, they all align with each other. It is not the another thing is that charadasha. Let's take the example of charadasha. It is the dasha related with Gemini astrology. So you cannot directly jump into charadasha all of a sudden. You have to follow all the concepts of Gemini astrology, then you can use charadasha. Okay, your whole analysis has to be based in Gemini astrology, and then you can put charadasha in use. Okay, so this is the main important thing. You can find you can utilize any dasha system, but utilize the whole system which is related with that dasha system. You cannot directly jump into dasha system. Okay, so that's where we make mistakes. So try to correct this mistake. And as I said, focus on one system, and try to master that, perfect that. If Mars is in Lagna for both partners, as Mars seventh aspect goes to partnership houses, who controls whom? Whole chart depends on whole chart and the dasha system. Whomsoever is going through better dasha relationship, while they will be receptive, and whomsoever is going through difficult dasha relationship wise, they will be aggressive. If 12th lord is exalted and I move away from homeland, then do we consider 12th house for home and convenience, or is it still fourth house? Fourth house is homeland always, because first house is your birthplace always. Okay, your birthplace is always determined by first house. So your homeland will always be fourth house. 12th house will always be your places furthest away from your birthplace. I'm a Libra ascendant, Sun Mars in the 11th combustor. Could you please let me know? I think I responded to this question in your comments. Sun Mars together in 11th house Leo is good for your benefits from the government or authority figures. But when it comes to like your relationship matters, there can be lots of fire, lots of lots of ego conflicts, because Sun Mars both are fiery. Leo is also fiery. Mars is seventh lord here. One of my friend has this combination. She herself and her husband both are in army. So this also can give the benefits from the government in from institutions like army, because Mars is involved. But when it comes to relationship matters, ego clashes can be there. With Rahu currently in Pisces, do we need to educate ourselves in matters related to Cancer and Scorpio in our chart? Right, because fifth and ninth aspect are going there. Rahu and Ketu, wherever they sit, they spread illusion, and wherever they aspect, they tell us to educate ourselves into those areas of life so that we can handle the illusion of Rahu in Pisces in a better way. So educate yourself into cancer related matters, nourishment, taking care of others, healing others, and all, any kind of nourishment. And like Scorpio, the secrecy, the occult side of life, research oriented side of life, as per the houses involved in your chart also. Okay, then like you can handle this Rahu in Pisces transit in a better way. What are your views on Vedic Bij Mantra for planets? I have no views. I never utilize them. If Lagna Lord Sun is aspected by Saturn, isn't affects the health. It will affect the health. Okay. We see main Lagna for the promise of the things we get in life, but Dasha is what fructifies those results. So the does Dasha Lagna uh, uh, Dasha more important for and Dasha planet, you can make Lagna only when you want to see the results of the Antardasha planet. Like, suppose I am in Jupiter Mars Dasha right now. So I can make my Jupiter as ascendant and see where Mars is falling from that and that ascendant. That will give the idea about the Antardasha. Okay. But when it comes to like overall chart, always like try to see from wherever the planet is placed and whichever house it is ruling and the karaka, the shafal planet. Even sun is exalted in Aries, it's fine. Saturn's aspect will always work, especially on sun. Sun is the biggest enemy of Saturn. Right. Saturn in ninth house, Jupiter in the 10th house, Sun, Mars in the 11th house. Does it create Papkartri Yoga for if even if Saturn is functional malefic for a Libra ascendant? Right. It creates Jupiter is in Papkartri Yoga. My if Venus Mercury conjunction in D1 in ascendant uh, Pisces and D9 same planet goes in Libra. 11 Libra, does it show that there will be good network and money after a certain age, like after 35 years of age? Venus Mercury in Pisces in the first house follow some creative aspect of life path. Follow do something creative, something new, something of business matters and all, and then you can expect some results coming out of this Venus Mercury in Pisces in the first house, Venus Mercury in the 11th house Libra. Okay, if you are not following the creative path, if you are stuck in the job setup, stagnant job setup, then you cannot expect much of the result of this Venus Mercury in Pisces. This is like highly creative planetary position. Do some, create something in your life. As gold for sun, Saturn is tabulated in my chart. Is it indication that I should not wear gold to align and well? You cannot align yourself by wearing something, please. You have to act, do some actions. This wearing gold is not an action. Anyone can wear gold. If he has little bit of money, anyone can wear it. Doesn't mean that all the planners will start behaving as per your wishes. One more question, Karthik. I am talking to you. One more question on marriage and remedies, and I am blocking you. Okay. Which planet or house you should look for friend circles? Friend circle is like fourth house. Sorry, second, fourth, and 11th. Second house is family friends. Fourth house is homeland. So friends of your homeland, childhood friends. And 11th house is your professional friends. Okay, that's it. Namaste Vidyaji, how are you? I haven't seen his chart. Lord Krishna, Venus Rahu conjunction. I don't know. He never contacted me. Is there a problem with your sites are not able to check posts? Right, uh, we were like updating the version. Okay, so it is still in the process. It should be done in 1 week time. Okay, so right. or you can check on astrosaxena.in. That is also the same post are there, so you can check. It's not able to check those. If everything is predestined, then our exercise of free will should also be as per what the chart promises. Whether I can exercise free will or not as per the planet should be fixed or not. Everything is predestined, but we don't know what is predestined. That is the free will part. Okay, everything is predestined by the universe existence and energy, but we don't know what is that which is predestined. In that scenario, we have to take our conscious free will action. That's it. No one can tell where I will be 10 years down the line. No one could tell where I have reached 10 years before. In 2012, no one ever thought, including me, that I will become an astrologer. And no one can tell me where I will be in 10 years down the line. So everything is predestined. I agree, but it is from the God's perspective. He knows, or existence perspective. From their perspective, everything is predestined. We don't know their perspective. We have no idea what they have predestined. So in from our side, it is everything is free will. Okay, and somehow human mind seeks some excuses for not taking any action. This is also one of the excuse, fate and free will. Right, Scorpio ascendant with retrograde Mars close conjunct with Rahu and retrograde Jupiter and retrograde Atmakarka Saturn. Is it a good position for career progress? I cannot tell you, sir. This will require some detailed analysis. Please take proper consultation from astrologer of your choice. Okay. At least 1 hour it will take. So I cannot give 1 hour to one person here. Okay. As I said in the title of the video, conceptual questions, not chart related questions. Thank you. The position is in the 10th house, what I mentioned in my question above. When so many malefics are involved in 10th house, as I understand, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, all are sitting in your 10th house. If it is so, so many malefics are involved in the 10th house, don't work under the people. Okay, you will not get the proper success. Try to have your own business. As human life purpose is to stop repetitive births. Okay, it depends on final thought. So if a person at the time of death, his thought is Krishna, means his birth all over, births all are over and no rebirth, right? And that can happen only when person is taking Krishna's name throughout his life. All of a sudden, in the end, in the last moment, you cannot take Krishna's name if you are not taking throughout your life. If you have no habit of taking Krishna's name throughout life, you cannot bring Krishna in between at the time of your death. Okay. So all these are like logics of for these are logics which are or logics or concepts which should be followed by people like Raman Maharshi. Okay, we can say Paramhansa Yogananda or Ramakrishna Paramhans. If they talk in this manner, we can understand. But here we are not even able to read the title of the video properly, and now we are talking on these matters. Does Jupiter aspecting Moon causes a sort of yogas? Uh, it's like energy exchange is there. I won't say any yoga, but an energy exchange is there between Jupiter and Moon. I won't say that it is also a like Gaj Kesari yoga for the person. If you are asking that. Okay, so I will stay away from that, but I will still say Jupiter Moon aspecting each other means there is some energy exchange is happening between Moon and Jupiter. Mother can be very like a person can be like looking at mother as a teacher, okay, guru. Okay, mother can be very like important for the person when Jupiter moon are aspecting or conjunct. So that is the kind of result. Okay. uh, Other like mind can be like knowledge oriented, mind can be all about knowledge, religion, philosophy, spirituality and all these kind of things. So energy exchange is there. I won't give the name here. Does Papkartri yoga means you will be hammed by those planets for so long, or will it lose its strength and give the benefits of benefic planets sitting in the middle? You will be hammed by those planets for so long, will we lose its strength? Papkartri yoga always works. Okay, so for our majority of life, that planet which is in hammed between two malefic planet will give very limited result, especially in Jiva Karaka, living significances. Person can still have like non-living significance. In the ninth house can still give you higher education, knowledge. You can still follow your belief system and all, but when it comes to like finding a teacher or a guru or like in family life also, Jupiter is Karaka of family life, you can find some trouble there. If Jupiter goes over Bhrigu Bindu, does it activate it if the Mahadasha of the Lord of the house? Jupiter goes over Bhrigu Bindu. Bhrigu Bindu is your destiny point, where your destiny will revolve around. Jupiter is knowledge or awareness. So Jupiter transit over Bhrigu Bindu can indicate that someone can have like knowledge or awareness of his destiny coming. What is his destined path? What is the destiny point he has to follow in this life? That is what that is what like this Bhrigu Bindu is indicative. And Jupiter transiting over can give the knowledge, or you can get some guidance or counseling, or some teacher or a guru can tell you that this is the path to follow. Mahadasha of the Lord of the house is going on. Regardless of Mahadasha, even because Jupiter transit is 13-month long, so it is good enough transit to give you some result. So Jupiter transiting over Bhrigu Bindu house for like 13 months, going back and forth in retrograde and direct transit, it is going to give you some indication that what you are supposed to follow in this life. Okay, whether you follow it or not is still your free will. Right. Thank you. What is the concept of double transit of Jupiter and Saturn? Not only double transit, even like three planets impacting one particular house. Like in 2024, we will have Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn all impacting Scorpio. Saturn will be aspecting Scorpio from Aquarius, Rahu will be aspecting Scorpio from Pisces, and Jupiter will be aspecting Scorpio from Taurus. Okay, so this is where like all the planets will be impacting Scorpio. So Scorpio is becoming an important house or sign for 2024-25. Okay, so that's where like we should be extra cautious, extra careful in dealing with the house related matters where Scorpio falls in our chart. Okay, and that is it. Because so much energy is going into one house, and that energy is going to stay there. Okay, like this is 1 year long time period. 1 year is like good enough time window to bring an event. How often do you be live in YouTube? How to know that? Do you put a reminder before it? Normally, it is like around 6 p.m. IST on Saturdays. 6 p.m. IST. That's it. On Saturdays, normally. What does Jupiter transit over ascendant degree or ascendant nakshatra Bharani at 23 degree can bring? It went two times last year. It is going over my Bharani Nakshatra ascendant. Again now, what does it indicate? In degree ascendant. This is the same thing. Ascendant is also like a life path, or ascendant nakshatra is life pattern. Jupiter is knowledge. So, like person can have some knowledge coming of his knowledge or awareness of his life path or direction of life path he should be following. Knowledge of how to deal with the transformation and changes of like Bharani nature. Okay, that is also a indication. So this is also where this Jupiter transit can help. So some awareness will come. Someone will try to guide you. Someone will tell you that do this thing, don't do that thing. Again, whether you do it or not is still your free will. Does feeling lost in life or break in education happens in Ketu Dasha? It can. Break in education can also happen through Saturn. Saturn delays things, so it can stop education for some time. It can indicate a stopping education for some time. And there will be three planets in Capricorn: Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Energy concentration there. What should we pay attention to if Capricorn is an important house for a native? Capricorn is the earth sign. It is the sign of authority, recognition, but it is also sign of practical approach towards life. Try to be as practical as possible. Mars is exalted. Sun will also be there till 15th of February. So, like Sun, Mars, two like fiery planets in the Capricorn sign. So wherever it is falling in your chart, there can be fire there, and the ego clashes and all. So try your best to avoid those ego clashes. But like Mars, Mercury, Venus coming together again shows that we need to be very practical and very realistic about what we expect from that house related things or people, or what we should not be expecting. Anyways, it is time. Fifth lord in the ninth house and first lord in the first. Does it create dhan yoga? Yeah, it is one of the dhan yoga definition. Okay, thank you. Let's meet next week, and please try not to ask questions related with remedy and marriage. I cannot help you in those two matters. I put it specifically on the title of the video. I cannot believe that people cannot even read the title of the video. Thank you.